Got Chris's Maserati Biturbo E in the shop today. Very beautiful car. We're going to be doing kind of a major service on this today. Going to be doing the water pump and the timing belt and the tensioner bearing, as well as checking the valve clearances and just overall checking for boost leaks, checking to make sure everything is hooked up properly and everything is running good. I don't know if we're gonna pop the plenum cover off or not today, but only time will tell. Beautiful engine. See, we've got the dual liquid intercooled Spearco system. All right, pipes go into this manifold. Here's the reservoir, and then down here you see it right here. That guy there is the pump. Pumps the coolant, which is its own coolant, not connected to the engine coolant, through the intercoolers and actually front into this heat exchanger here. See this line going up to there. Beautiful. Running the Falcon Azenis tires, 195/60 on the 6.5 wide rim. Looks nice. All right, so just loosened up on all the Spearco intercooler stuff. Got this dismounted, that dismounted, that dismounted. Those go there, and there, and there. And then I took this hose off of the pump. I got a little plug down there, a little pink plug on that pump. Only a little bit of coolant came out, and it's pretty dry in the reservoir. So we'll probably need to add some there. Got the other hose right here off of there, and of course got the couplers off right here and here, so this can all come out as one. Okie dokie. So that's looking a little bit more normal now that we got those out of the way. So still got to get the radiator out, and then we can start turning it over, get the timing cover off. Very cool. Got the radiator out, and now just to get the emissions pipe off, and then we can pull the timing cover off, and I'll probably pull the valve covers off, pull the filters pipes off, and then we can check everything. Timing cover is off. Looks like we got the late tensioner, which is good, not the early. And I took the valve covers off real quick just to check some stuff. I left this on just because it's hard to take out. We can just work around it. But yeah, we'll find TDC and we'll check timing. Alright, got the dial indicator in on cylinder 1, and I've got it to TDC, marked it. Just a reference here. We got this pole and that nub. I'm talking about that nub right there. Those are supposed to line up. And then this hole and this hole are supposed to line up. And they are. Looking good. Also referenced it down on the bottom. Right here. Oh, I think that white mark is for our ignition timing. I think that's going to be set right around 13 degrees ignition timing. But next, we're going to be checking valves. Okay. Alright. Valve clearance has been done. Checked them all. A few of them are out of spec. And I got the valve covers back on and we're ready to take off the belt and the pulley. Okay. Got the old water pump out. Old bearing. New water pump right here. We're all ready to go in. Alright. Water pump is on and new tensioner bearing is on. So those are both good. Valve adjustment. So got the cam boxes off. Water pump is done. Rocky, sleep in. Got our cam boxes here and our shims. About to do the adjustments here. Just got our notes. Should be good. Okay, so just about to get the tops of the intake valve measurement and just give it a little scrape on the surface here. We're going to put our tool right here and then we're going to measure the tops of the valve stems to check the height difference, because we've only got one bucket for those two valves, and that bucket has to sit flat. So if there's a height difference, we got to make up for that in shim size. So you see I already did the other side, and this is the height difference, so plus 0.5. This one is taller. This is just a reference for me. So the way you're going to want to do this, there's not much room here with this. Set this nice and flat. Check that the stem of the dial indicator is sitting on that valve. Okay. Yellow. Now what I'll do is I'll actually zero out my digital dial indicator here, but if you were using an analog, you could do the same thing. And I'll check the other side. Alright, most of the math has been done. Only needed to replace 6 shims. There were a few out of spec, only one exhaust on the right side bank, and the rest of them needed quite a bit. I was able to reuse one out of the ones that I was switching out, but otherwise had to provide 6 extra shims out of my set. But looking good. All right, new gaskets here. Already got the passenger side on, all torqued up, 20 foot-pounds, and got the shims on here, and gonna be putting the gasket on, a little Hylamar blue, and get those bolts in. Okay, as of now, I've got everything taken back off, timing belt off, cam boxes back off. After the first valve adjustment, the new cam box gaskets were about 0.05 millimeter thicker than the last ones. So the adjustment that I had done was a little bit off just due to that. So had to take them back off and readjust to compensate for the thickness of the new gaskets. All right, cam boxes are on, timing belt is on. Got everything timed correctly, and we're good to go. Still a little cold. Now to put the intercoolers on.